Hi guys, welcome to the channel and to my Made Simple Attack Strategy series. This is where we find the best attack strategies and we make them simple. Because guys, I understand not all of us are professionals, some of you are like me. I'm 95,000 years old. When I was a boy I used to ride a woolly mammoth to school. His name was Dave, nice guy. And yeah, so I need simple yet effective attack strategies. My funneling is dodgy, my queen walks are suspicious, so yeah, today guys, we've got a beautiful attack strategy for you. In a moment we're going to check out the army composition, then some awesome Legend League replays where I can show you how to use it. So, let's go meet the army, they're waiting for us. There it is, Yeti Heal. I couldn't think of a better name, they'd all been taken. But anyway, this is the army composition then. So 8 healers, 6 Yetis, 3 wizards, 8 bowlers, no Mike the Minion, he's on holiday. 4 earthquake spells, 1 jump, 1 poison, 1 rage and 1 heal spell. Your clan castle donated troops are going to be 9 hog riders snugly fitted inside a siege barracks, guys, and that is it. Of course, if you do keep coming up against centralized town halls, you might want to swap your siege barracks for a wall wrecker with a couple of Yetis inside and Valks, whatever, just to take down that town hall. But we'll cover that later, don't worry. So that's the army composition. Let's go watch it in action and I'll teach you how to use it. Kaboom! So guys, here we go. Here's our first attack. Let's keep it nice and simple. I'm going to split the attack strategy into different stages because almost any attack strategy does have different stages to the attack. Could be Queen Walk, Grand Warden Walk, then it's going to be funneling into the base, cleanup, etc. So let's keep it nice and simple. I've used 4 Earthquake spells nice and early to open up the centre of the base. You don't always have to do that. You can hold on to your Earthquake spells, see where your troops go and decide later. But I've used it nice and early. Then the most important part of the initial attack, the Grand Warden Walk, if you're going to do that. So over on the right there, that's my Grand Warden Gary, completing one side of a funnel. I'm using a wizard there to help channel my Grand Warden to the left. If you do use any sort of channeling troops like a wizard or a P.E.K.K.A, make sure they don't go in the Grand Warden's aura, or they could drag him off course. He goes, hey, you guys want some of my health? Yeah. And yeah, it can mess up your funnel. So look, Gary is having a great time there, taking out the bomb tower. The bomb tower doesn't even know he's there. He's so far away, then Gary's taking out the expo. This is beautiful. The calm before the storm. I'm preparing the next stage of the attack, jump spell into that town hall compartment. Look up there. Just be calm, guys. Remember, be calm. Breathe deeply. And then the second stage of the attack. In this instance, we're using siege barracks, Yetis, send the heroes in. Grand Warden just took a giant bomb to the foot. Doesn't matter though, he's been healed. And then into that base we go. Just keep an eye on what comes out of the clan castle. We're okay. Hit some ice golems there, a bit annoying. Make sure that you use your Grand Warden ability when their town hall is taken down. And now it's all about just using your spells and watching your hero abilities. You don't always need to let your hero abilities go all the way down to auto. Sometimes you want to use them early. You know, rage your king up so he can take out the enemy king and queen and that scatter shot, whatever. Put your rage spell down in the core there. And then another stage of the attack is your royal champion. There she is on the right hand side. I've just deployed her. And the hog riders coming out the siege barracks. So I like using my royal champion sort of as a strategic second attack. I see how the attack's going, send her in where she's needed most. And there we go. You've got to, try and multitask, guys. I know it's hard. If I'm making a cup of coffee, I can't talk to my wife at the same time, So yeah, you've got to try your best. And then just keep an eye on the battlefield. All we've got left now, we've got one wizard called William. He's waiting, if you look at the bottom of the screen there. We've got our king ability and our royal champion ability. But at this point, I know 3 stars is in the bag. So you can be calm. Be calm, guys. Be calm. And there you go, different stages to the attack. So thinking ahead, then you're going to make a funnel and use your Grand Warden on one side normally. You don't always have to. You can just go straight into the base, guys. And then just think about the things I mentioned about putting your Grand Warden down. Then you have to make the other side of the funnel and then put the troops going into the base. Anti-3-star bases use a jump spell to get into the town hall, then 4 earthquake spells to open up the base. And we'll talk more about centralised town halls in a second because they are more common in the Legend League and as war bases. Oh, and what's this? It's a centralised town hall. Of course. So here we go again. Grand Warden, Gary down there. Hi, Gary. Good to see you again. And there's not much you can do, guys, when your Grand Warden's doing his thing. Just, like I always say in my videos, breathing techniques. Breathe in and out. Be calm, guys. Be calm, because my pulse goes through the roof when I'm doing an attack, especially if it's any kind of competitive attack. So Grand Warden's doing his thing there. With centralised town halls, guys, you've got a decision to make. You can either use the siege barracks, which offers massive value, or you can use a wall wrecker. I would suggest, and I will be making another video on this shortly, I would suggest the wall wrecker keeps it even simpler because it delivers your troops to the town hall. But in this video we're using mainly siege barracks with hogs in, and we're going to use a heal spell to help those hogs go through the base. And as you can see on this attack, it will work and we will take down this centralised town hall. So there we go, I'm clearing up the buildings on the right. The Grand Warden, we're getting loads of value out of him here. We've used those 4 earthquake spells to open up the base. We're using the siege barracks on the left to make the other side of that funnel. Jump spell in the middle. And then don't put the troops down yet, guys. Not yet. Need to take out. Yeah. Send them in a bit early. There we go. And send the troops in, and they're going to pour into that base. Out come the enemy troops. Use the poison spell. I always forget. I still haven't used the poison spell, guys. Forgot about it. Get ready. You don't always have to use your Grand Warden ability on the town, or you can use it nice and early if you need to, if they're under a lot of fire. Probably would be a good idea to use it now, but I'm not. We've got Mike the Minion, of course. Mike the Minion. Look at the bottom of the screen, guys. He's still waiting to come onto the battlefield. In goes the Royal Champ. I've just released her. Use the Grand Warden ability. Still got that poison spell, guys. Totally forgot about it. I told you. Got that heal spell as well. Forgot about that as well. So in the action, guys, in the battle, I sometimes forget to use my spells. Always the same, but I've used them now. Even if you don't use your poison spell, it's not too much. You know, it doesn't matter too much. You can use it on the enemy queen, can't you? She can be nasty. Mike the Minion has been released into battle, guys. Over on the left-hand side, there he is. Look, Mike the... No, that's the queen. There's Mike. Look, taking on that gold mine there. Mike the Minion. When Mike the Minion comes out, you know you're going to get 3 stars. You know it. Mike is a champion. There we go. Look at him go. Beautiful. I'm just watching him, guys. It doesn't matter about the rest of the battle. I'm watching Mike the Minion now. And again, another comfortable attack. Another comfortable 3 stars. But like I said, I'll be making a video specifically on centralised town halls and how to take them down. This strategy does work well against centralised town halls, even with the siege barracks, but it's a bit trickier. And here we go. Here's another typical anti-3-star base. So how are we going to start, guys? I recorded this about a week ago. I honestly don't know. I think it's a Grand Warden walk. Let's check. Just wait for a second. Yes, it is, of course, yes. Grand Warden walk. Get practicing, guys. Get practicing. You want to dedicate a minute max to your Grand Warden walk. You don't want to run out of time. So 4 healers on the Grand Warden again. I find having 8 healers works really well, you know, guys. 4 healers. There we go. Earthquake spell, nice and early. Look how perfectly placed that was. I didn't activate the town hall. Wow. I must have been on form on this day, guys. Normally I activate it. So he's Grand Warden. Go on, Gary. How you doing? Have some fun. Gary the Grand Warden. I've known him for about 20 years. He's a top guy. Yeah. Top guy. Likes ice skating in his spare time. So now we've got a bit of a problem because there isn't really a funnel created, is there? The Grand Warden's going straight for that town hall. We put the jump spell down there. We're gonna, yeah, there we go. So now we can create a funnel over on the right. Yetis there, and then you have, then you have the left Grand Warden right those Yetis, and just waiting. There we go. It's funnel time, guys. In they go. They've been waiting patiently. These guys have been waiting, and we send them in now. Jump spell, and as you can see, with those earthquake spells, we've opened up the base. Beautiful. Grand Warden ability used nice and early. Timed to almost perfection. Sending a couple of wizards there, helping out. Those healers are under attack for some air skells, and we push into the base now. And my Royal Champ, I still haven't released the Royal Champ. We've got some Hogs there over on the left. They're flying into battle. And there was no Mike the Minion this time. Oh no, what have I done? Okay, so over there the Hogs are not having a good time. I'm just not going to show you that Royal Champion is absolutely destroying my little hog. I had a flock of hogs, and now that Royal Champion up there on the top left she is killing everything. That is really unfair, but don't worry, guys, we'll go and seek revenge later on, because this will be 3 stars. We'll be the ones laughing, guys. We'll be the ones. So we've got 1 wizard left there. Look at the bottom left, guys. That's William the Wizard. Again, good guy. I always like keeping a troop back, sort of my secret weapon. You never know when you're going to need them. So I've poisoned that Royal Champion, and now she's trying to attack my Yeti. And like I said, that Royal Champion is being an absolute pain. Wow. She's taking out everyone. I want to hire her. I want her on my army. But don't worry, my Royal Champion's coming over now saying, hey, I'm level 20, you're only level 8. Let's see who's toughest. And I've got some friends. Boom, yeah, revenge. You took out half my army. So there we go, guys. There we go. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please do hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. Let me know what you think of this strategy. And I will catch you later. Take care, guys. See you in a bit.